Okay, so let's do Journey into Power. And I want to presence one thing, the pillars. Yeah, so we'll take you through Journey into Power, the flow, our flow, and with intention on keeping in the 5 pillars. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, good. Come to your mat, into child's pose. Balasana, pranayam. Bring your knees to the outer edges of your mat, your big toes touching. Bow forward, your forehead on your mat, your arms forward. Deep breathing. Deep breathing. Drop in here, balasana, baby pose. Baby pose, the way of the baby. A baby is like a little blob of joy, a little blob of bliss. Just drop in. Let go of everything, and come into one thing, drishti. Drishti, now access ujjayi and action ujjayi. Hands, feet, legs, arms, torso, spine to core. Hands, feet to core, Uddiyana Bandha. Then you'll come up onto your hands and knees. Keep drishti ujjayi, hands, feet, your core. You'll set yourself up for down dog, and you'll take it as you're ready, your downward facing dog. So my intention right here with you is for you to flow. So you did, in inquiry research from different principles, and so now you take responsibility, put in the work you're doing, land the work, make the work real. It's called doing the work. Don't wish for the work, don't wish for it. Do the work, okay. Walk your hands to your feet. Hands to your other feet. So, yeah, there you go. Okay, and sway side to side. And and then spider fingers at your mat. And breathe here, Uttanasana. Your feet, create your feet. Mounds of the big toes. From the mounds of your big toes to the center of your heels, grounding. From the centers of your heels to the middle baby toe edge of your foot. The middle of the baby toe edge of your feet to the mounds of your big toes to the center of your heels. Dial into the earth. Outer shins in. Baby toe edges of the feet rising, our inner arches lengthening, inner ankles back to get the dimples. Bring your palms to your outer shins. Let's get the dimples. Just check in. Okay, downward dog. Lift your right leg up to the sky. Bend your upper leg. Open like a dancer. Free. Shiva. Shiva is the lord of the dance, creative. One of the great expressions of Shiva was dance, movement, and body movement. And then reverse sides. Up and take it over, creative. Now drishti. See what you see. Deep breathing. Soften your jaw. Open, scooping your tailbone. Suck your femur bones into your pelvis. Open your pelvis a little more. Stack your upper pelvis over the lower one, and then center your pelvis, step to the top of your mat with both feet, step up, halfway up, breathe in. Exhale, you bow. Root down, rise high, eyes to the ceiling, through the ceiling to the sky. Deep roots, the deeper your roots, the taller your Tadasana. And then Samastitihi, arms alongside your body. Anjali Mudra, Drishti, 3 Oms. Inhale. Look up, reach up, breathe in. Exhale, bow. Inhale, halfway. Chaturanga Dandasana, exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. Drishti. Drishti. Ujjayi, Ujjayi, Ujjayi. Land it. Foundations, bandhas, hands, feet to core. Press the floor, lift core, tapas, vinyasas. Exhale, empty. Look forward, float. Halfway up, breathe in. Exhale, bow. Root and rise. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Chaturanga Dandasana. Exhale. Up dog. Down dog. A deep breath out. Empty. Walk or float forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, you bow. Root down, rise up. Roots and wings. Exhale, bow. Bring water. Halfway up. Vinyasa, low vinyasa. Up dog, down dog. Drishti, deep and free. You're breathing deep and free. Drishti, Ujjayi, deep and free. Hands, feet, core. Pull in, center line, squeeze, belly rising, exhaling. Look forward, float from core, halfway up, inhale. Exhale, you bow. Utkatasana, reach, squat, high. Exhale, bow. Inhale, vinyasa. Chaturanga Dandasana, Ardha Mukha Svanasana, Adho Mukha Svanasana, Virabhadrasana. 1, right leg, step, reach, up, high, full breath in, gaze. Vinyasa Chaturanga, up dog, down dog, left leg, Virabhadrasana, Drishti, high, Drishti, feet, Chaturanga low, up dog. Down dog. Drishti. Breathing. Deep, deep breathing. Hollow out your palms. Dialing knuckle number 1, 2, and your thumbs into earth. Dial knuckle number 1. Get that point. Grounding. The mounds of your big toes. That one point at your feet. Grounding. That one point will give access to the other points of your foundation. Knuckle number 1, mouth balls of the big toes, gives you access to the foundations. Exhale, empty. Float, yogi, float. Halfway up. Exhale, bow. Utkatasana. Bring space now, element of space. Exhale, bow, space. Inhale, halfway, space. Vinyasa. Space and through space, up dog, down dog, warrior 1. Big space. Take up big space. Lots of space. Chaturanga low. Go. Upward dog. Downward dog. Virabhadrasana 1. Drishti. Feet. Keep your feet. Big space opening. Vinyasa flow low. Go up. Dog and downward dog. Drishti. Drishti. Ujjayi. Take your right leg up to the sky. Lift your heel, lower standing heel. Lift your palms. Lift your palms. Bend the upper leg. Flip your dog. Scoop your tailbone. Deltoids into your back. Thoracic spine up into your heart. Open your throat. Just go for free. Freedom, joy, natural expression of power and, strength. You love this. Bring love to what you love. Love of your own growth. Bring love to the love of the practice. And then high plank, slow. Downward facing dog. Feet together in downward dog. Spin your heels to the right, left hand to the sky, Vastisthasana. Drishti to your upper hand. You could take your lower knee to the earth, or you could take the upper leg off the lower leg, take it to the sky. Bend the upper knee and take your upper foot behind you into the floor and move into this direction, this action, this possibility. What was the word that came to you or you chose in meditation? Call it out loud. Once more out loud. Be it, breathe it, bring that, expand that quality, that way of being. And then gently high plank, downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward, crescent lunge, high lunge. Come up. Bring your hands to your heart center, pause. So your back heel lifting, and the back heel forward. So as if you were standing up in Tadasana, on the back foot, if you were standing on Tadasana at the top of your mat, your back foot is the same as it would be with your toes lifting in Tadasana. Back heel forward. Back heel forward. Lift your back thigh, your front foot grounding. Yeah. From your feet to legs. Breathe in, lift your chest, and then spin. Take your twist. 1, 2. Any expression of your arms that you choose here. 3, 4, Drishti, Ujjayi. Look down, come up and around Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Completing the opening, the external rotation. Find Drishti, create your Drishti. Ujjayi, you're breathing audible, you're breathing, turn up the volume, Uddiyana Bandha. Your feet, hands, feet to core. Breathe in, and then you'll take side angle, right angle, warrior. Take your spider hand to the floor. Take it to the inside of your front leg, and take the bind. Corkscrew your upper arm around your back. You may want to just let your butt fall back for right now, and collapse there, and then get the bind. And then from your feet, recreate the foundation, feet up into legs. Draw the legs up into the pelvis. Scoop your tailbone. Open your chest. Open your heart. Opening over the front leg. Spin your lower lung to the sky, upper lung back. Vinyasa, Chaturanga Dandasana, upward dog. Downward facing dog. Take your left leg up to the sky. Bend your upper leg and flip your dog. Go for it. Free. Come from free. Call out your intention. Call it out. Be the space of it. Breathe it. Open up into it. Call it once more. And then gently come up and downward facing dog. In downward facing dog, bring your feet together. Side plank, go for it. Right hand to the sky. The presence of Tadasana. Drishti, drishti, ujjayi, ujjayi. Foundations, hands and feet. Both hands, both pull your fingers out of your knuckles. On both hands, grounding, leading through your bones. Oh, okay, high leg to the sky and bend your leg behind you into this direction. Come over here. Opening here. Open your throat. Take your head back, heart opening. Breathing, feet pressing. Coming up and downward facing dog. Left leg steps, crescent lunge, high lunge, reach up, go up. Anjali Mudra. Breathe in and twist. So, yeah, you create your foundation, feet, legs, pelvis, lifting, expanding. In the twisting, you're creating Tadasana. Your true north, neutral. Some of you are blowing out your front ribs, collapsing in your kidneys. The front ribs soften, they zip in. Open your chest, spin, spin, breathe in. Look down, come up and around Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. Lower your hips. So the typical default in this pose, what I mean by default is like typical, like what we call it, misalignment, is the pelvis is way up too high. So the first point is to get your hips down to leg level. So your front leg, or knee level. So front leg in line with the knee, and then take right angle, spider hand at the floor to the inside of your front leg. And take your butt, your pelvis back, just back behind you, and you'll take your bind. Corkscrew the upper arm. Lower arm comes up and around. Yeah, and then from your feet, you create it. From your feet, you spin into the earth, your feet. Mounds of the big toes, center of each heel, the middle of the baby toe edge of your foot, all grounding evenly on both feet, zipping up in your legs, scoop your tailbone more. Uddiyana, belly, core, the earth, the ground of your body, core, open, expand the heat. The expanding heat out, breathe in, and vinyasa flow low. Up dog, downward dog. Deep breath out, empty, zip it up, and be like Walter and float to the top of your mat. Halfway up, bow. Utkatasana. Stay here, Anjali Mudra, hands to your heart. Twist your left arm to your outer right thigh. Straighten your arms. Spider hand to earth. Use a block if you like. 1, 2. Create this as you do it. 4. Opening, breathing in, spin, rinse, and bow. Split your feet to hip width. Catch your big toes with your pieced fingers halfway up. Inhale. Exhale, yogi bow. 1, Trishti. Breathing. 2. Foundations, hands, feet to core. 3. Tapasya, the expanding out. 4. The inner vinyasa, the inner flow, the inner river. You let go. You open up to the inner flow, allowing for the inner flow. Release. Toe heel your feet together. Utkatasana. Thunderbolt. Inhale. Hands to your heart center and twist to the other side. 1. Drishti. 2. Ujjayi. 3. Hands, feet to your core. From your core, you tap into the earth's fire. The tapasya, the heat, expands out. Vinyasa, flow more. Breathe in and bow. Split your feet, gorilla asana. Split your feet to bring your hands under your the fronts of your feet. Toes up to your wrists. Breathe in, pull up out of the lower spine, pelvis, and then bow. Oh. Drishti, 1. Ujjayi, 2. Bandhas, 3. Yogi, draw into core. 3. Tapas, the heat expanding out. 4. You're given vinyasa, the inner flow, and bring the inner flow out. Release your feet, toe heel your feet together. Utkatasana, thunderbolt. Breathe here. Cross your thumbs. Bend your elbows a bit. Cross your thumbs. Bring your wrist in front of your eyes, like eye level. Now lift your shoulders to your ears. Plug your arms, shoulders into your back, thoracic spine into your heart. Take your arms up. Breathe out. Now on the inhalation, squat 10 inches down and back. 10. That was like 3 inches. Another 7. Okay, another 4 inches. Breathe out again. On your inhalation, 5 inches down, deeper. Take Navasana, boat pose. 1, 2, 3, 4. And without using your hands, by any means necessary, but not the hands, come back up. Utkatasana. No hands. See, Mom, no hands. Mom, look, no hands. Yeah. Breathe. Take a deep breath out. Empty. Squat 10 inches, shins back, 10 inches deeper, Navasana. Boat pose. 1. As Rama Krishna, the great yogi Rama Krishna said, the winds of grace are blowing all of the time. And you must raise your sails. Catch the winds of grace. Grace is here. She's always here. Open up. Yeah. Okay, Utkatasana. Yeah, good work. The boats are sinking. Come up, Utkatasana. Okay, Uttanasana. Bow forward. Split your feet hip width. Just, find ease here. Settle down. Ujjayi, Drishti, Ujjayi. Foundation to core. From core, tap heat, tapasya, the expansion out, the vinyasa, flow, doing you. Cleansing. Then, toe heel your feet together, catch your hips with your hands, come just halfway up. Your elbows move toward each other on your back so that your elbows move to shoulder width. Lift your deltoids to your back, pull the inner wall of your chest forward. So you're creating the natural curves of your spine. A lot of you need to hollow out your lumbar, lower spine toward your belly, lift the pit of your belly, hollow out your thoracic spine to your chest. But lift it, okay, come all the way up. Arms to the sky. Breathe in, eagle pose. Right arm under, right leg over. Put in the principles, pillars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse sides. Breathe in. Yogi, breathe out. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. Inhale, reverse sides, arms up, and exhale into the other side. 1, 2. Oh, call out your word. It's time to do that again, I think. Yeah, okay, reverse sides. Do that word, whatever it is, be it. Go ahead, other side. Drishti, Ujjayi. Foundation, center line, squeeze in, core, tapas, expanding out, brightening out, and flow, vinyasa out. Come on up. And samastitihi. Step to the top of your mat and then get shoulder to shoulder with the person to your left and right. So you want to be lined up shoulder to shoulder. And then catch your hips, thumbs into your sacrum. You lift your shoulders, sides of your body long. Integrate your shoulders into your back. Now lift your right leg up into your chest. And catch the baby toe edge of your right foot with your right hand. Now, be here, be clear here. Your feet and hands activating and pulling from the feet. Your legs, they pull. The femur heads pull up into your pelvis. Get that here. Then extend your leg forward to whatever degree. Some of you can straighten completely. Some of you, it's a partial extension to keep the overall integration. Now, take your left hand off your hip and bring it out to your left side a bit for you're going to catch your neighbor's leg. And they're going to catch your leg. Bring your leg out to the right and set it on your neighbor's hand and find your neighbor's leg with your hand and then look over your opposite shoulder. Yeah, you're only as good as the people you surround yourself with. Just saying, yeah. Now keep this, but bring your eyes forward. Recreate the integration of your upper body. Shoulders back, suck the pit of your belly, lift the front of your pelvis, and look up. And now go back and take people with you. You keep going back until you feel fear coming from your neighbor's body. Okay, bring your leg forward and come down and, thank your neighbors. Will you go ahead? Okay, samastitihi to the top of your mat, line up shoulder to shoulder. And you know why. Catch your hips, thumbs to your sacrum, integration. Wrap your elbows towards shoulder width. Uddiyana, front of your pelvis neutral, yeah? So lift your left leg. Catch the baby toe edge of your left foot. Get here. Now, feet and hands to core. So you're not just holding your feet and loosey-goosey. Tighten from your feet into the leg muscles. Hug in. Pull the femurs up into your pelvis to elevate. Then press down through the standing leg. You lift through your crown and extend your leg out. Keep the integrity. 1, Drishti, Ujjayi. Hands, feet, core. Open your free hand like a pizza tray, and then go set your leg on your neighbor's hand. Then look over your free shoulder or your right shoulder. 1, they're both free, so you wouldn't know the difference, right? You're totally free at both shoulders. 4. Now keep this, but look forward. Take your gaze forward, look up, actually look back forward. Draw your chin to your neck bone. Chin in. Jalandhar Bandha. Now lift your chin. Open your throat. Open your chest. Walk your drishti across the ceiling to the wall behind you. And take people with you. Leave no yogi behind. Okay, go forward. Oh, take your leg forward. Okay, thank your neighbor. Samastitihi. You all have a strap, I think. Catch your strap, will you? Not to Rajasana with the strap. Standing dancer's pose with the strap around your ankle. You'll set it up. So this is an internal rotation. So it's a back bend here, yeah? So you want your hips centered, both of them even. And then begin, hands, feet, really get your feet activated. Your hands and your feet, working with the strap, you're creating resistance from your hands, arms to legs, arms, shoulders integrating into your upper body. feet, legs, draw the legs into pelvic core, and then open up, vinyasa out, expand out. Drishti Ujjayi. Drishti Ujjayi. Foundations, hands, feet to bandhas. Core, you come into core, now move out, expand out. The heat expanding, rising out in all directions. Expand into your full expression, full vinyasa flow, and then reverse sides. Good work. Go ahead, other side. Do the other side. Go. Oh, be intentional, yogi. A lot of broken drishtis. We're just saying, it's okay, but yeah, sure, just look around. Be free, but go ahead, take the pose whenever you get around to it. Yeah, whenever you get around to the pose, take it. Yeah, whenever you feel like doing a drishti, do it. If you feel like breathing, breathe. If not, don't. Yeah, we don't have to do anything. So you choose it. Choose your way of being with the practice. Choose. It's all choice, yeah? Okay. Is that about even? Well, that one's a little longer. The teacher's talking longer on that side. Other side again. Second set, yeah? Go for it. Ready? Okay, set it up. Come right into it. So the vinyasa is point to point, unbroken. Drishti unbroken, breath to breath, unbroken flow. The integration is moment to moment, point to point, being created in. The expansion, moment to moment. The vinyasa, moment to moment, all present. It's called true north alignment. Okay, release, other side. Beautiful. Other side, right into it. Ready? On your mark, yogi, on your mark, get set. Drishti Ujjayi, bandhas, tapasya, vinyasa. You flow, bring it. 1, 2, 3, have fun. Play. 4, a hint of a smile. Some of you are so serious, turn your sneer into a hint of a smile. You might even break out into a smile. Walter had a beautiful smile. When all the pillars were there, he just broke out into a smile. It was just the smile did him. Did you notice that? He wasn't smiling, the smile was smiling him. That's vinyasa. Okay, good. You did both sides. Vrikshasana, step to the top of your mat. Samastitihi, Vrikshasana, tree. Hands to your hips, catch your right ankle with your right hand. Yeah, pull the right foot, the bottom of your right foot up to the center of your inner left thigh and press your 2 legs into one. The mounds of both toes pressing into physical reality. The standing mound of the big toe grounding. The center of the heel, the middle edge of the baby foot, toe edge of the foot. The baby foot, that works. And then, take the next variation, extend up. Whatever variation here, just be free. Any kind of tree you choose. The bamboo is a beautiful example of the Sthita Sukha. It's firm and it's also got a supple quality, the bamboo. It can go with the strong winds, the strong winds and energy of the cyclone. The bamboo goes with the flow, and it's firm, rooted deep. If you're a brittle tree, you break with, there's a natural movement. A lot of you, the swaying you're doing in here is perfect. Take out the wobble at the ankle through integration, and the natural swaying like a tree. And it's natural. Okay, release. Samastitihi to the other side. Go ahead. Do the other side. Tree. Unbroken drishti now. Drishti. Vinyasa. Right into it. Vinyasa is point to point to point. Drishti Ujjayi. And it's okay. It's not bad or wrong that, breaking your drishti or breaking your flow, the thread of breath, not bad, but you want to be aware of it. Yeah, you want to just know the difference. Oh, I'm in it. I'm in my drishti. I'm in my ujjayi. I'm in the flow, vinyasa. And you also know when you're out. When you're out, you know you're out. You're aware. Okay, samastitihi, to the top of your mat, root and rise up. Inhale. Exhale, yogi bow. Inhale, halfway up. Through your vinyasa. Chaturanga, upward dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg into warrior 1. Virabhadrasana 1 now. Virabhadrasana 2 now. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Now, do drishti, point to point. Go big. Will you take your base? Take your feet wider, bigger. Take your lower hand into a spider hand, spider fingers to the inside of your front foot, inside of your front leg. This is your lower hand to the inside, at the floor, to the inside. If you have a hard time reaching the floor, take your stance wider, and your hand will come right to the floor. Now, relax your pelvis and take your butt to the point behind you. Your tailbone toward would it be the left edge, the right edge of most of your mat? So kind of drop your pelvis back and move your chest forward now. Further toward the inside of your front leg, move your chest forward. Listen up, some of you. Earth to yogi. Push your butt to the person behind you at your right side. Push your butt back and your chest forward to the person right in front of you that you're facing. Bring your chest over there. Bring your upper hand to the floor. I think this will help you get what I'm trying to tell you, because some of you are not listening to a word I'm saying. So bring your upper hand to the floor. Walk your hands over about a foot toward the middle of your mat. Just about 1 foot. Not over all the way in the middle, just 1 foot to the middle. Now drop your chest and head. Now, drop your butt back toward the person behind you at your right side. And then, okay, yeah, pretty good. Then, this is how a triangle looks usually for a lot of people, yeah. Then, get your feet activated. The mounds of your big toes, the center of each heel, just activate, lift your toes, get your feet grounding to earth. Now, from your feet, you press your feet down and you zip up your legs and scoop your tailbone in toward neutrality, toward Tadasana, and bring your torso, but stay with me, bring your lower hand, spider fingers to the floor or on a block to the outside of your front leg now, to the pinky toe side of your front leg, the lower hand, and then keep scooping your tailbone and open your chest, shoulder integration, left hand to the sky. Now open your throat, look behind you. So come into some backbending. Plug the mounds of your big toes down, open your throat, open your chest, scoop your tailbone, open your chest, go back. Plug your back heel down, plug the mound of your front big toe down, zip up your legs, scoop your tailbone, open your chest, open your heart out even more, and it just will feel remarkable. Remark. You'll make the mark, and it's just a huge opening. Okay, nice. Come on up to standing. Catch your hips. Turn your 10 toes to this one side direction. Prasrita Padottanasana, upward lift. Breathe in. Uplift from your feet. Exhale, bow. Hands between your feet at shoulder width. Lift halfway up and wake up your neighbor. There should be an awkward sound. Like, woo. Go ahead, Jim, give it. And then bow. Mm-hmm. Catch your hips, breathe out. So create Tadasana as you come up. Integration, come on up. Mm-hmm. Take your arms out. Open your arms out laterally, and you'll take your shoulders to your ears. Take your shoulders to your back. Bring your hands down and up your back to reverse namaskara. Okay, and then face the front of the room, Parsvottanasana. Shorten your stance a bit. So if your hips are headlights shining straight ahead, so get centered up from your feet, then lift up, breathe in, and bow over your leg. Drishti point. Drishti point could be at the big toe, classically, the drishti to the big toe of your front foot. If you want to drop your head and move into more of a flexion of your back, it's great. You could look to the back foot, or center of the back, the space between both feet. Okay, you'll root to lift halfway up, twisting triangle. Use a block or spider hand at the earth. Flat palms, we looked at earlier. It's like the energy tends to just get cut off at the wrist, flat palm. Lift up, root your fingers down. In Iyengar principle, the spider fingers activate. The fingers give you these power lines, these energetic lines. Fingers, arm bones, shoulders to spine, spine to core, pelvis, pelvic floor, legs to feet, feet, legs, pelvis, core. Uddiyana Bandha, suck your belly in, expansion, heat out, expand and twist more. Breathe in, and then to the floor, vinyasa flow. Chaturanga Dandasana, upward dog. Inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. Ha. Left leg, warrior one. Go, yogi, go. One. Virabhadrasana. Two. You do two. Do two. Too slow. Hurry up. Triangle pose. Go ahead, triangle, trikonasana, and take your feet wider than usual, will you? Go really big and wide. And then bring your upper hand to the mat, to the inside of your front foot, like you did earlier, and walk about a foot toward the middle of your mat. Drop your chest and head completely. Just drop, let go. But move your butt toward the left person behind you. Yeah, drop your hips back. You could bend your knee, front knee. Yeah, and drop your hips back. Drop your head down. Drop your head down, Jacob. Go ahead. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Go. Then, from a total let go, you'll create the integration. So it's a creation of integration, not a reaction, not doing some fixed version of the pose. The creation, the integration, Drishti Ujjayi foundation. Get your feet, zip up your legs. You'll start straightening. With the front knee still bent a bit, you can really access the pelvis. Scoop your tailbone. Pull the femurs up into the pelvis. Front of the pelvis scoops up toward your chest. Uddiyana, pit of the belly, in. You tap into the body's core, the earth's core, the volcanic core. You expand the heat out, expanding. Open your throat, go back. Your upper back into a full back bend. Open your throat, scoop your tail, back heel grounding, tailbone scooping, mound of the front big toe down, heart opening more. Open, open, says you. And flow vinyasa to the earth. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. And step your left leg forward again. Warrior one, left leg. Warrior one, warrior two. Straighten your front leg, catch your hips, turn your toes into one direction. Prasrita Padottanasana. Interlace your hands behind your back. Press your thumbs into your spine, upper spine a bit, and then pull your shoulders to your ears and take them back. Then straighten your elbows, open your heart, root from your feet to rise through your chest, and then bow forward. Bring your arms forward over your neighbor. If your neighbor is in the way, do what they do when I teach this pose in New York City. They just push them out of the way. Sorry, New Yorkers. Or do what they do in Cambridge, Massachusetts when I teach this pose. If they bump into their neighbor, they write a thesis about it. Or you could do what they do when I teach this pose in Canada and they bump into their neighbor. They say, sorry, sorry. Or you could do what they do when I teach this pose in Paris, France. They start French kissing their neighbor. Somehow they manage to do that, even in this. Okay, catch your big toes with your peace fingers. Lift halfway up, breathe in. And bow. Catch your hips, breathe out. Integration, root down, rise up. Open your arms, sides of your body long, shoulder integration to reverse namaskara. And then open to the front of the room, Parsvottanasana. Shorten your stance a bit. So get the mounds of your big toes, centers of your heels. Open your heart from center, draw in. Pull the belly in and up. Heart opens in, up, maybe back. Bow forward. Drishti to the great big toe. 1, 2. Your big toe is great. 3, 4. Halfway up, breathe in. So you create yourself here for triangle. Go ahead, twisting triangle. Twisting triangle. Bend your front knee. Yeah, bend it quite a bit. And then just kind of dance in your pelvis. Bring your upper hand to your hip for a moment. Bring upper hand, thumb toward your sacrum, shoulders integrating your back. And now with your front knee bent, however you want to work with your back leg, straight or bent, but just dance in the balance of finding your center. So the front knee bent, so you can really access your pelvis. You lift it up to the sky, down to the floor. You can move it left, front to back, left, right. Just dance with it, fluid, creative, create your center. Then once you get your center, recreate Drishti Ujjayi, then the foundations, feet, triads of the feet. Zip up your legs, pull the pit of your belly. You want to access the low spine curve. So some of you need to soften the front knee enough to take your tailbone back and up to hollow out your lumbar. Shoulders integrating, look up, spin. Where your drishti goes, energy flows. So you go up and around, breathe in again, and vinyasa down low you go. Upward dog. Can you tell I love teaching yoga? Can you tell that? I don't know. I can tell I love it. Okay, downward dog. Ha. I love yoga. Then high plank, low plank, high plank, low plank. High, low, high, low, high, downward dog, high plank. Then we'll lower together, 99, 98, 90, just kidding. Lie down. The type A's are like, I can do this. So we're now coming into which sequence in the series of Journey to Power? Igniting, yeah, backbending. So salutations, the locust. Bring your chin to center, center up. Internal rotation of your legs, baby toes to the mat, inner thighs to the sky, tailbone to earth. Pull your belly button off the floor. Okay, rise on up. Go ahead, locust. 1, 2, 3, 4. Be here, but create cactus arms here. And so go for firing up the muscles of your upper back. Shoulders to your ears. Create the length to your torso, then shoulders to your back, and fire up the muscles of your upper back. Fire them up. Take your arms out like airplane wings. Breathe out here. Lift up, lift up. Pull your belly button off the floor. Uddiyana, Uddiyana. Okay, one ear to one side. Shavasana, Adho Mukha, Shavasana. That's good rest, good rest. Dhanurasana, bend your knees and catch your feet. Now create the integration. This is such a great pose because you're working your hands, upper body, hands to legs. Create that relationship to create the leverage, the integration to center line. Okay, press, root, and rise up. Inhale on up. Now drishti. Pick your drishti up through your eyebrows. Try that on. So your shin bones and your hands are resisting. Bring your feet into Tadasana. The baby toe edges of your feet draw toward your knees. So the dimples on your outer shins, the dimples move in, the dimples present. Rise up, rise, inhale, roll to your right side, quick before your neighbor gets away. Turn your eyes to the sky and your head will follow. 1, 2. That dance, the pulling and the pressing, the hands, legs, hands, arms, shoulders integrating, heart opening. Thoracic, spine, moving in to the chest, opening to, now come to center line. Back up to center, breathe out. Recreate center as you rise up. Belly button up off the floor, and then to the other side you go. Take your eyes up, and your head will follow. It'll turn up. Feet, Tadasana feet. So, yeah, some of you really, and it's okay, but the practice to remember, to bring the members back to integration, connection, asanam, to your feet. Feet. Create the resistance, dynamic resistance here between your hands and legs, arms, legs, and core. Come back up to center. A full rising up here, asana opening up, and then coming down slow, upward facing dog. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Walk your feet toward the top of your mat. Bring your knees to the top of your mat for camel pose. Ustrasana. Go ahead, take your variation of camel. You work with your hands up. Get at your hips, hands at your hips if you like. But get your foundation. Feet, shins, grounding. Your legs pressing in. If you had your block between your thighs, you're squeezing into center your legs and ground down. Open your heart. Open your throat. Come up and downward dog. Come up to get down. Drishti, breathing. And then again, camel. Walk up your mat, knees to the front edge of your mat. Ustrasana, your variation. Go for it. Take aim. Drishti, go. Your flow. Bring it. Root down and rise up. Bring your hands to the floor in front of you. Lift your feet, cross your ankles, roll over your feet onto your back. Sit to Bandhasana, bridge pose. Take bridge, feet flat, hips high. Interlock your hands underneath your back and move your shoulders into your back, deltoids to your back, your chest opening, Drishti, Ujjayi. So stay here in bridge, some of you, or stage 2. You'll bring your hands alongside your head and come to the crown of your head only. Let's do this together. Come to the crown of your head, and then take your hands wider toward the outer edges of your mat, and then take your shoulders into your back, move your upper spine into your chest, then root down and straighten your arms to go up. Yeah, action your feet, action in your feet, energy in your feet, your toes, mounds to the big toes, grounding. Breathe in, and on the exhalation, come out. And then reset, bridge pose, bridge, now. And then stay here, or stage 2, hands alongside your head, come to the crown of your head, pause on the crown, take your hands wider, just for, exploration, shoulder integration, root, and rise up. And come down slow. Keep your feet flat, deep breath in, and a sigh. Okay, bridge, set to Bandhasana, bridge pose up. Stage 2 into Urdhva Dhanurasana, wheel. Set it up, take it up, wheel up, you go, yogi now. 1, 2, 3, 4, root and rise, and then to the floor. Okay, 3 more. Last 3. Yeah, they get easier. Each one easier. Open, energy open, igniting. Go ahead. Urdhva Dhanurasana, the wheel. Take it up. Or your bridge. Walk your feet in a bit toward your hands and bring your drishti between your feet. Curl your upper back. Big opening opportunity, big opening in your upper back from your feet. And come down. Breath in, breath out, and come on up. Come up, yogi, go up, up, go up, wheel, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, come down. Last 1, big breath in, a sigh, Yeah, this one, the most important one. Yeah, call out your word, your intention, call it out. Yeah, now bring that into this wheel. Go ahead, make it real in this wheel. Make it real. Walk your feet in, integration. Squeeze your right knee into your chest. And bring this foot to the floor. Squeeze your left leg into your chest. floor. Bring your right hand to your right thigh. Right hand to your right thigh. Firm in, tighten in. And then reverse hands, left hand to your left thigh. Left hand to your left thigh. Tighten in. The hand pulls the leg. Great. Integration. Okay, come down slow. Straighten your legs out. Savasana for a moment. Savasana. Flatten your feet into your mat, feet flat. Now walk your feet, bring your feet to the outside of your edges of your mat. Feet flat to the outer edges of your mat. Feet flat, stand on your feet, stand on your feet. Bring them to. Then bring your knees together, press your knees together, feet wide, knees in. From here, happy dead bug pose. Feet, core. Straighten your legs out to the right. Legs out to the right. Open your legs, straddle. Over, catch a leg that's not your own. Yeah, catch a leg. Go ahead. Borrow a leg. Okay, bring your legs together, squeeze in, rock and rolls, up and down, rock and rolls, bring it, bring fire, fire, bring it, bring fire, bring it, Navasana, Navasana, logo, touch your heels to the floor, head to the floor, arms back behind you. Breathe in here. Stay here and breathe out. Uddiyana Bandha. Then Navasana. Come up. Arms, chest, legs up. And then come back down. Heels touch, head touch, arms back. Breathe out here. And keep the out breath. Come up. Up. And down. Heels touch, arms back. Stay here, breathe out, and come up, up, and down. Last one, breathe in, stay here, breathe out, and come up, Navasana, rise, double pigeon, left shin on the bottom, right shin on top. Pull your sit muscles back and out, and bow forward, and stay upright. Navasana, boat pose, Navasana. Double pigeon, other side. Go to your point. Savasana, come on, Savasana. Bring your hands, spider hands alongside your chest, kind of wide, inside your chest, back. Bring your feet flat and cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Yeah, and then lift your hips. Lift your hips up, head back. Lift your hips, head back. Feet, hands, core. Open your hips higher, root to rise higher. Okay, come down. Seated twist. Your lower foot to the opposite hip, come forward. Upper foot flat. Open your chest. Yeah, twist. Open face twist, reverse your upper body. Look forward. Janusasana. Right leg straight, left foot in. Catch your foot, breathe in. Any variation of this, go for it. Bow. Sitting up. Squeeze your knees into your chest. Navasana. 1, 2, 3, 4. Catch your hamstrings with your hands. Flatten your feet to your mat. Bring your hands behind you. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Root and rise up. Hips go up. Keep your feet, both feet. Dimples in your shins. Baby toes of your feet to your knees. Root to rise, opening, and then coming down. Seated twist. Flat foot to the opposite hip. Upper foot now goes flat to earth. Yeah, go for it. The squeezing in, the grounding down, like a spiral staircase, up and around, and reverse. Open face. Come forward, look forward, Janusasana, upper leg, left leg forward, opposite foot into its own thigh or into the opposite thigh. Any variation of this, go for it. Enjoy, joy. Joy, breathe. Coming up. And Paschimottanasana, both legs forward. Pull your sit muscles back and out. Catch your feet. Create this how you want to. Go ahead. Tadasana, the presence of Tadasana. Drishti Ujjayi. Foundations, hands, feet to core. From core, move out. The tops of your thighs to the floor, to earth. Press them down. Okay, come on up. Purvottanasana, hands behind you. Lift your hips up. Press your toes down to the floor. Hips up, head back. Opening. Big, juicy, enlivening. Revitalizing, opening. Higher, breathe in. Okay, come down slow. Inversion, so classical headstand. We're gonna have about a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes. So you just be essential and go for your inversion of choice. Headstand, classical. Shoulder stand, or Viparita Karani. If there's some other inversion you want to do, but invert for about a minute and a half. Yeah, if you're in a headstand, just be mindful if you're not so sturdy in it, that where you are in your own space, if you were to roll out, not on someone. Ahimsa does apply to the people that are close to you. Yes. Sometimes we think ahimsa only applies to people way over in China or Africa or something. No, the people closest start here. Ahimsa, right here, with yourself, starting with self, right here. The closest to you is you. No one will ever know you like you know you. You were born as a you. Came into this world as you. We each leave this world as you, as me. Ahimsa, starting to the person closest to you, you. And from you to the next closest bodies. Okay, come on out and go into Savasana. Oh, the magic word that some of you have just been waiting for, Savasana, the asana of all asana. Yeah, take your time to get there. No hurry if you're transitioning from inversion, but just moving toward into Savasana. Drop in. Drop in. Your mental rope, let it go. Release your grip on your mental ropes, let it go. Drop in underneath. Your surface experience, just drop down into the substance of your experience. There's nothing to do in this asana, nothing to do, nothing to fix, nothing to figure out. Savasana as an opportunity to be, to just be and let be. Drop in. And then very gently roll to your right side into a fetal position, bringing your head to your knees and your knees to your head. And from this same side, coming up to a seated position of your choice, and create your seated asana as a measure of your inner power, your inner joy and strength arising out, expressed out through your body expression called asana. Bring your hands to your heart center, Anjali Mudra. A sea of 3 ohms in your own rhythm. Touch your thumbs to your forehead center, touch in. Take a deep breath in. And together we say Namaste.